Hey guys, how's it going? Danconia here, and welcome back to an update video, or a state of the channel, I suppose I could call it. I suppose I could call it that. There's a few things I wanted to go through in this video. And first of all is the upload schedule for tomorrow, because tomorrow is Tuesday, if this video is going out when I think it should be. So the upload for tomorrow will be a lot later than usual. This is obviously because we are expecting the big patch for Overwatch to drop along with Winter Wonderland. And I want to do a video on the cosmetics coming out for Winter Wonderland, and because I am expecting it to drop at 6 PM UK time, GMT, so I'm expecting to do a video on that, so the video will be a lot later than the normal. I aim for a midday upload UK time, and that's obviously not possible if the patch isn't out. If the patch doesn't come out tomorrow, then obviously there will be another video that goes up. But it will also be later because obviously I need to wait until the patch comes out. And if it doesn't come out, I'll have to release the video after the patch should have come out. There we go. We don't know whether the patch is releasing tomorrow or possibly Thursday. It could be Thursday, but I'd expect it to be tomorrow. So that's why the upload is going to be a bit later than usual. Also, I wanted to give out a big thank you to the ongoing support on the channel. The interaction and the views on the Overwatch videos have been fantastic, and the influx of subscribers has been phenomenal over the past few months. So I want to continue to say thank you for all of that, and I want to give something back. Now, we are currently, at the time of recording of this video, at 858 subscribers, and I wanted to say that if we do reach 1,000 subscribers, some of you might notice, some of you might not, that unlocks quite a lot of stuff on the channel, right? Monetization is one of those things, but I'm not enormously worried about that. One thing I think will be really awesome is that we will unlock the community tab, and that obviously offers a lot more in terms of us being able to communicate between each other. But I think what the great thing will be about that is just me being able to update you with anything that happens, you know, in very short notice. We can have discussion about stuff that goes on in the Overwatch League when that comes back, the Overwatch transfers and stuff like that, Overwatch the game. But I wanted to accelerate that process. So what I've been working on for the past week or so, and I'm still working on it, so bear with me, is a Discord server for the channel. And it's going to be open to everyone. So we're going to take a look at that, and I'm going to outline a few things about that, and then you can join it, discuss and talk with me about things on the channel, games. Doesn't have to be Overwatch, it can be other games. It can be the Overwatch esports side of things, it can be the game side of things, patch, meta, whatever you want to talk about. Or you can give me suggestions on how to improve the Discord server, how to improve the way I do things, how to improve videos, stuff like that. You can give me video ideas, stuff like that. But we'll have a look at the Discord server now, and then I can run you through a few things on that Discord server. Right, so this is the Discord server that I was on about just now. And I've already filled it with channels and such relating to what we've got on the channel right now. They are all outlined in this welcome channel. They all outline what should be you can talk about in these channels. Obviously, try and keep it to each channel. So if you're talking about Overwatch League, put it in the Overwatch League channel, or put it in the Overwatch League Roundup channel, depends whether it's related to the YouTube series or not. If you want to just generally discuss about the Overwatch League when it's on, or when it's about transfers that come in or whatever, just go to the Overwatch League channel and pop it in there, and we can all have a discussion about it. We can all have a live discussion about it when things happen, and I think that's pretty cool. I think that makes the community more inclusive, it makes the community more reactive to things that happen, and also it allows us to talk about things when they happen, instead of waiting for me to do a video on it, which might be a couple of days down the line. So, we've got general, we've got news, we've got questions. This is the first three that I want to go on about. Now, the general one is this one. Basically, you can just put anything that isn't related to any of the channels already in one. Then you've got the news one, which I will update. Probably you won't be putting anything in there. I will update with that, with anything news regarding me, probably urgent news regarding me, or news regarding the channel, and then questions. If you want to ask me questions about stuff that, again, isn't related to the channels that are already set up, then please just stick it in there, and I will endeavour to get to it as soon as possible. I will keep an eye on this Discord and make sure I respond to everything as soon as possible, if it involves me, obviously. Now, then we've got the Overwatch category, and then I've put everything Overwatch in there apart from the Overwatch League Roundup, which is obviously a YouTube thing, so I put it in YouTube. But Overwatch, we got the general Overwatch one, which, you know, just talk about Overwatch. If you want to find people to play with, if you want to talk about game modes, stuff like that, pop it in there. Overwatch League, as I just said, discussion about the Overwatch League, any teams, players, whatever. You can also discuss the meta about the Overwatch League in there as well. Overwatch Contenders is a bit more of a general Overwatch esports one, if you get my meaning. It's Overwatch Contenders focused, but you can also talk about Tier 2, Tier 3, Open Division, stuff like that. If you want to talk about that, pop it in there. Again, you can talk about meta in there, and then specifically if you want to talk about patches for Overwatch, so for example the up and coming 1.43 patch, then pop it in the Overwatch patch discussions, and we can have a chat about up and coming metas, the current meta, where we think the meta is in Overwatch, where we think the patches are in Overwatch, and where we think the devs need to go with things. Generally, pop that in there, and we can have a discussion about it in there. Then we have the YouTube category, and obviously this is where everything related to the YouTube channel was going to go pretty much. General YouTube discussion, obviously in the hash YouTube. Then you got the hash Overwatch League Roundup, obviously about the Overwatch League Roundup series. Videos is just a general video thing, so any other videos that go up on the channel that aren't related to either Overwatch League Roundup or Fortnite will go in there. Then video ideas. Now this is one I really wanted to do. This gives you the opportunity to say to me, hey, I think this idea might be worth doing on the channel. And I can have a look at it and say yeah or no. Or I can say, I'll look into it. And say, if it's a new Overwatch idea, if it's a new Fortnite idea, or any other stuff you think that might be good to have on the YouTube channel, then please pop it in there. And I will endeavour to make content around it if it's possible. Because I think, you know, the more content we can have on the channel, the more diverse content on the channel we can have, the better it is. And obviously we've got hash Fortnite. Hash Fortnite is for basically Fortnite Challenge Chaos, because that's the only Fortnite I do at the moment. I'm not expecting that one to be that populated, obviously. But again, if you want to talk about that, put it in there. And then hashtag game ideas. And this is for you to suggest games to me. I've had certain people come along and say, do you think you're going to do any other games than Overwatch? And yes, I will. Obviously, you know, Overwatch at the moment is in a situation where we might be struggling for content in the future. So, diversity is a possibility. One of these games that is a prime example of this is Cyberpunk 2077. I have wanted for a long time, since that's been announced, to do content on that. Obviously, that comes out April next year, I believe. So that is one that we could be putting on the YouTube channel. So if you've got any other game ideas that you think might be worth seeing on the channel, pop them in there and I will have a look at them. And I will see if there is something I want to do on the channel or not. Now, I will add to these channels, obviously, on the Discord as and when we need to add to them. If there's another Overwatch channel needed for a certain thing, then I'll add it. I'll probably might put an Overwatch PvE or Overwatch Story Missions channel on there when Overwatch 2 goes live, because obviously I anticipated I'm going to do a lot around the PvE element of Overwatch 2, because that's kind of where I started gaming, was basically horde-based 4-player PvE, but also any other games. So if I do Cyberpunk 2077, I will put a channel for it so you can have a discussion about that. Any other games that come up on the channel, then I will put channels up for it so you can have a discussion about it. Any channel recommendations for the Discord that you want, please do let me know, either through the Discord or through the comments of this video, and I will endeavour to put it on there if I think we need it. Now, one more thing we have to go over with this Discord is the rules. Now, obviously, this is open to everyone. This obviously means I have to put some ground rules down on what can and can't be in the Discord. Obviously, a lot of this is just common sense. It's just common sense, and I don't really think I have to go through it, but there is a rules tab, and I do ask that you do take a glance over it if you join the Discord, just to make sure that we don't get any misunderstandings and we don't get any problems when people are using the Discord, because I don't want to have these problems. But obviously with some people, and I'm not saying that we've got any subs here that would be like that, but some people in this world will be silly, and we have to make sure that we don't get any trouble. So obviously be respectful when using the Discord. Don't be sexist, rude, racist, anything like that, disrespectful. It will result in me looking at it and making a judgment on whether to just warn you or ban you and remove you from the Discord. And I don't want to have to do that. I don't want to have to ban people from the Discord, but if I have to, then I will do. But that's not the way I want this to go. I want this to be a fun and inclusive Discord, so let's keep it fun and nice, shall we? Not go anywhere else. Obviously, I also don't want people spamming either. Any ASCII art. I haven't got anything against ASCII art, don't get me wrong, but if you're gonna do an ASCII art of a dick, then I'm gonna ban you, because it's just not needed, right? It's just not needed. Obviously, and that's another thing I want to say. It's going to be me maintaining this Discord. There's going to be not going to be anyone assigned by me to moderate this Discord, and I'm not going to be looking for anyone right now to do it either. So please don't keep on at me saying, "Hey, I'll moderate your Discord for you." I'm not going to let you do it. I'm not going to let you do it. I'm only going to do it with people I explicitly trust. So I'm not going to be giving out permissions willy-nilly like that. Obviously, if there's anything that's causing a problem on the Discord, settings-wise, let me know and I will endeavour to sort it out as soon as possible, because this is a learning curve for me as much as it is for everyone else. So I'm learning to use this, I'm learning to make sure it's all right. So if there are any problems, please let me know and I will sort it out. I am allowing links in the Discord, so if you want to post clips of Overwatch, clips of anything basically, Twitch streams from the Overwatch League people and moments in the Overwatch League, stuff like that, any links really, unless they're TOS, unless they're illegal links, or unless they're really, really, really stupid. And again, it comes down to common sense. Obviously, I'll get rid of them, and I'll be having a word with the people that post them. And if they aren't very cooperative, they'll get banned, because we can't have silly stuff, let's be honest. But I want to allow links because I think that could be a really cool way to have a discussion about things like really cool plays that some people have made, whether that be your plays or whether that be plays made by Overwatch League or pros or in Overwatch esports in general or in other games. Then I want to make sure this is as open as possible, is what I'm saying. I don't want to restrict you to not being able to do anything. Most of it comes under common sense, right? Let's just make this a really good community. Let's make this a really cool feature that we can have, because I want this to be an opportunity for you guys to have a more direct contact with me. I want this to be a place where we can talk freely about stuff going on YouTube, or in Overwatch, in the Overwatch League, Overwatch Contenders, etc, 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 etc. But also, it also allows me to update you much, much, much quicker than I could do otherwise. And it kind of made me realise this week when I had to get admitted to hospital that if anything was to happen, I don't have an immediate way of telling you what's going on, apart from Twitter. And a lot of you don't follow me on Twitter. Yeah, I noticed. I do have a video, and a very, very critical emergency video prepared if anything was to happen on my phone that I could literally upload. But it's very vague, and so you wouldn't know what's going on, and it would worry a lot of people, I think. So this is another way of me kind of allowing me to update you in emergencies as well, which I think is really, really cool. But the main purpose for this is interaction with all of you guys, and I want more of it. So this should be really, really cool. But I think that's all I wanted to cover in this one. I think this is a really, really cool feature that we can use, and I've had it requested before, and I think this should be really, really awesome. Remember, I am still kind of building it. These channels are empty pretty much at the moment. I will endeavor to put some notes in there and stuff like that as and when I can. But please join the Discord. And this is the first time I'm saying this. I will have a link to the Discord in the comments section of all the videos coming up now. So you can join in with the conversation on there. And it makes everyone... Hopefully you can develop into this really cool community that can discuss everything and be pretty awesome. That's what I want. And I think that's what everyone wants, isn't it? But remember, just keep it clean, people. And this should be a really, really cool feature that everyone can join in on. But I'm going to leave it here for this one. Remember, tomorrow's upload will be a little bit later than usual. Thank you again to all the new subs and the involvement in all of the videos. I'm really, really grateful for it. And it's been crazy. It's been crazy the past couple of months, but I'm really looking forward to what the future holds. 2020 looks like a really, really good year. And we are not that far away from the Overwatch League starting now and all sorts like that. But I think that's it. And hopefully we can look forward to some Winter Wonderland content tomorrow. But for now, thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you liked it, give it a like, subscribe if you're new, and I will see you in the next video. See you then.